look at the top three stocks nonetheless. Top three stocks of the day. Anushi is here with all of those.
Hey Harsh, so I'll start off first with AstraZeneca Pharma. Now this is buzzing after the company got a CDSCO approval for distribution of their durvalumab solution. Now this solution is used for treatment of patients with unresectable hepatocellular carcinoma. Now this CDSCO stands for Central Drug Standard Control Organization. The stock is up around 3%. The next one on the radar is KEI Industry. Now do note that in the last couple of days after Ultratech Cement had announced its foray into the cable and wiring industry with a 1,800 crore of capex, there has been a significant fall for a couple of names like Polycab, KEI Industries. In fact, the stock was locked in a 20% of a lower circuit a couple of days ago. So Jefferies has now come out with a note on the same, wherein they continue to maintain a buy call, but they've cut the target price to 4,260 from what was 5,475 earlier. They've cited a couple of reasons. Firstly, they see the potential business impact coming in post FY29 numbers, and this would be impacting the company's housing wiring segment, which contributes about 20 to 25% of overall sales to KI. Even the medium-term growth expectation, which used to be around 13 to 15% earlier for FY28, has now been trimmed to 10 to 12%. In line with this, in line with lower expectations in terms of growth, the price target multiple has been lowered to 35 times as compared to 45 times based on the FY27 estimates which are there. Lastly, a couple of these exchange names are in focus. Something like Angel One, BSE. If you look at, I'll talk about BSE right now, wherein Goldman Sachs has maintained a neutral rating on BSE, and they have, however, they've cut the target price to 4,880 from 5,650. This is mainly after the lowering industry option penetration, and the SEBI consultation paper is to reduce undue volatility in the equity markets. Now, this move doesn't bode well for the exchange like a BSE, if you think, and the option trading accounts for around half of the top line for BSE. So this is not a good impact that we are seeing for a couple of these exchange names. BSE shares are largely pricing the risk to industry volumes and pricing in risk from implementation of the proposed values. So final outcome, however, remains uncertain, and this paper was not expected by the market. So we are looking at a significant downtick in terms of where the BSE share price is concerned in trade today, and these are the top three sticks in our radar today.
Okay, thanks so much, Anushi, for that. One in particular, Siddharth, that I want to highlight, of course, AstraZeneca, KEI both doing well, but all of these capital market plays and BSE. Now, second consecutive day, 5% plus fall. We saw a 10% fall on Friday, nearly 6% more today. And it's fallen substantially from the top. So, Siddharth, give us perspective with regard to some of these names. What's the impact like in your view? And how should you look at this? Could this be a buying opportunity in any of these? Because Angel One also, from the highs, has fallen quite a bit. And suddenly the multiples are starting to look quite lucrative.
Yeah, I think, Harsh, the market is kind of giving a higher valuation multiple to the capital market theme stocks because of the high growth that was being witnessed. But in the last few months, there have been several changes with regards to the weekly expiry being done away with. Volumes have come off both in the cash as well as derivative segment. Due to the current market fall. I think that is also leading to some pressure in the overall capital market theme stocks. But nonetheless, I think that's a theme which could do well in the long term because the financialization of savings as a theme is likely to continue to play out over the long-term theme. In that specifically, if you look at some of the stocks we like, BSE, we believe that with the weekly expiry given, you can say, parity to all the exchanges, they are likely to gain market share and that should help while valuations remain a bit of concern, but overall we like BSE, we have a buy rating there. Angel is something where valuation is very comforting, and we believe that post this current volatility, I think once the market stabilizes, market will again find value. They are also expanding into other businesses like wealth management, asset management, that should drive growth in the long term. Apart from these two, what we like are CDSL and CAMS. Both are the support, you can say, to the capital market theme. A on the depository side and B on the mutual funds RTA. So again, stocks have come off sharply from the top. but these are good opportunities to add gradually over the next few months.
Okay.